Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here with businesswithtrading.com doing an Emini Trading Room recap for the 16th of December, Tuesday, and today was a great day in the markets. And I mean that the entire day was good. You know, after the trading room was awesome, before the trading room was awesome. Something that I've been seeing, and probably has a lot to do with tomorrow and the big news day that it is. We've had a great time in swing trading, option trading, and day trading. And I know these videos are catered towards day trading, but I've had some a lot of requests. Can you talk about the other services that you guys do? The option trading, stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit, and I'm going to start to incorporate that here and there. And keep the feedback and suggestions coming, because it's you guys that make the website what it is. If it was just me talking, yeah, it would be fun for me, but if no one else got any benefit out of it, I wouldn't still be doing it. 6 years later. So I would not be doing it that much. Maybe for a couple years for my benefit. So it's really you guys that make the website. So thank you, and thanks for all your suggestions and all that. But anyway, let's get on with the video. We'll talk about what we did today, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. So today in the trading room we made 4 trades and ended up pulling 9 points out of it. Our first trade, and just to look at this market, it's moved up the entire morning. 3 of our trades were shorts. 1 of our trades was a long, and it was, profits were taken very quickly on it. So just to show you, you don't have to only trade with the trend. It's preferred, but today was one of those days that I think knocked a lot of people sideways. We had to be very meticulous in our trading today. But it seemed to work out fairly well. We pulled 9 points out. I'm happy with that. If I had it to do over with again, if I knew what was going on, yeah, it'd be 100%. I'd make every single thing count, of course. But I never look at trading that way, and neither should you. It's not a good thing to do. When you're going over the market, the best thing to do is to go by your trading plan and say, okay, I have this trading plan in my hand, or on your computer, on your tablet, whatever. I have this trading plan that I spent time writing. According to this, what would I do this day? That's how you should look at it. And then you can say, well, this is what I did. This is what my plan suggests. Are the two correlative at all? That would be my first suggestion. I've been getting some questions about that, so that answers that. So anyway, today our first trade happened right up here. We did get short, actually over here we got short, and we were able to take profit towards the bottom of this bar here. Of course, price did come back up, chopped around. It did go lower, but it did chop around it. So taking profits down here I think was the best idea. I'm not a person, I don't like to give profits back once I have them. I like to keep them as much as possible. So if, sometimes, a lot of times we do move stops to break even on our remainder position. We trade a maximum of 2 contracts in the trading room. Of course other people, the different members are able to trade whatever they want, but for demonstration purposes, for the sake of these videos, we trade a max 2 contracts. So a lot of times I like to take partial. I'll move stop to break even, something like that, and we would have been stopped out. So it was good that we took profits towards the bottom of this, and that's the way I wanted to do it. I wasn't a big fan of everything that was playing out. So anyway, the market did chop around a little bit. It did come down a little bit, started to buy up, and we did take a short right here at 1987 even. In hindsight, yeah, it looks pretty good, but that's what I wanted to do. I thought maybe we would have taken a little bit more heat on that. We didn't. It was good, and we ended up only taking a point of profit on that. So we got out up here. Market did come down a little more and then came right back up. A little bit past our entry by a tick, by 2 ticks, 1 tick. Okay. And then price came right back down. Basically went sideways. And we did get long over here. We took profits very quickly. So that was our 1 long right there. Market came up, chopped around a little bit, came up again, chopped around a little bit, came back down. We're short right here, and we're taking profits right down here. So that was our end of the day trade basically, and that gave us our 9 points on the day. I talked about in the opening of this video how interesting the markets have been lately. And I know a lot of people have probably made option trades where you make the trade goes in your favor, you still lose money. That happens a lot. And it's tied to volatility. People's perceptions of the markets are, if they're scared, usually they're scared. They call the VIX the fear index. Volatility rises, your options positions are going to rise in value as well. But if you buy an option after volatility has already risen, and then volatility starts to subside a little bit, that volatility is going to get sucked out of the option position, rendering it less valuable than when you bought it. Well, the opposite has basically been happening, where we had some options in the option service, and basically they've been flat as far as price, where we bought them at, where the price was, and they've increased in value, quite a bit. And they moved a little bit today just because the market moved, so we'll say that they were up about 20 cents coming into today, and then they moved another 10-15 cents today just from the move today. Because volatility was already high, they were already worth money. And that's one thing I've been seeing in the market is actually pretty interesting. And it's going into tomorrow probably is what has brought the volatility up so much. People are looking at things, are they going to raise interest rates soon, or what are they going to do? Our economy is not perfect. It's not great yet, and I don't I'm not an economist, and I don't really like forecast that. I know the economy still sucks. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. And that's one thing you have to look at. As far as trading, I think tomorrow could end up being a bullish FOMC. It could be very, very interesting. But I don't really care about that. It doesn't really matter. I trade what I see. We're not in that many positions right now going into it, and that's because we've seen so much volatility. And just look at today. Today started down here at 1968 half, went all the way up to 2011 quarter, and let's scroll over here, and it came all the way down, closing at 1963. If that's some volatility, and that's like a day trader's dream, and that's why I was talking about, today was just been such an awesome day in every single, service we have. Day trading's been awesome, options have been great, swing trading has been phenomenal. And it's just one of those things you have to look at and, really just be thankful for. We've had an awesome December, much better than what I thought it was going to be coming into it. I did not think that we were going to be over 100 points on the 16th of December. I didn't really think that, but I'm not the type of person. I don't come in saying I need to make 5 points a day or I need to make 20 points a day. I just take whatever the market gives me. Sometimes I only make 1 point. Sometimes I lose a little bit. We lost 5.25 points a few days ago. Our only losing day of the month, which has been phenomenal. But that's the way I look at things. I try to look at things objectively, and rather than saying I want to make 5 points every single day, which limits you. Like if you have a 9-point day, if you had that limit on you, you would have said, I'm already up 5 points, let me take a break. And then maybe you missed the trade that takes you to 9 or to 18 or whatever. And that's one thing that I really do go over in the trading course when I mentor students. It's little things like that, because it's the little things that make the big things. And if you pay attention to those little things, then everything's going to work out perfectly. So that's what differs me from a lot of people. I've studied neuroscience for so long. I just know all this. I have all this information at my hand, so I know exactly what's going on. And I'm like, oh, I'm feeling this. Let me step away for just a few moments, or let me do something real quick. I know these things, and it doesn't make me not experience losses, which you guys see, obviously. But it makes me less prone to it. And that's really the key to my success. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know I got off on a little bit of a rant, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Answer a couple questions. So if you have any more, you can definitely email me, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. You can always leave comments, questions below the video as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.